To a Dead Lowrider. It seems a tragedy that he died the way he did. The Pachuco, I mean. You must have known him. He used to come around a lot. His name was Tito. That's all. Just Tito. Big, brawny, and always raising hell. Remember? He had a way of walking too, swaggering down the block like a strident bull. Everyone moved for Tito. Never much cared for anything, that dude. He knew he lived for something, but he never knew what for. He only reasoned to a limit. He didn't care for more. He had it good, that guy. T-bird, wine, and age, and all that kind of thing. There was always a broad standing by. Pussy wasn't a must for him. Always a chola, ready to let him in. Talking his tongue to others, not knowing his way of life, was like listening to another language. Órale se, no se agüite. Te guacho tonight when the rucas come down with their chichis hanging down to here. And then he'd grab his balls. Remember? Good old Tito. He used to say to us, in speaking of his escapades, "Last night I geezed a good one, ese. And the coloradas were all right. I dug the bennies too, carnal. Everything was uptight." He was a vet from long ago. Khaki pants and Sergei shirts. Remember? It's a shame the way he died. He never had a care, that guy. Balling and cruising and making love. That was the trip with Tito. On the corner, he'd come around and say to us, "Me gusta la mota cuando traigo una buena ruca." Or, "La Valley y la Clover are getting along." And things like, "I kicked that motherfucker's ass at Berta's gig the other night." His eyes were hard and cool, with lashes long and curling, and for a crown, he had rich black hair that shimmered with 3 roses. His appearance said Chicano all the way. And if you didn't like it, he'd be bound to say, "Up yours, puto, do something about it." It's a shame the way he died. But while he lived, he stood tall and proud, bowed his head to no man at all. He'd cruise and caravan the streets with the other dudes from the neighborhood. He'd drive around in his low-riding short, digging the sounds and down the ripple. And then one night, the man flashed his lights. And there they stood in the early morning, staring at each other with vindictive looks. At last the cop said, "What are you doing out so late at night, punk?" Tito stared back with an abject hate and said, "Fuck you, sissy." And then they fought. And in a flash, the .38 was out, cocked and ready. I say, carnal, it's a shame the